Rolling right, throwing, he's got a man open, Dez. Right pylon, touchdown.
McCown tight pocket, hit by Julius Peppers. He is sacked.
Frank goes right, got a hole, breaking tackles 40, cuts back, Gore's still going, and Gore is gone.
We're talking best veterans with Bucky Brooks, the guys that are standing the test of time. All right, so at your quarterback position, you have Big Ben, who threw for a career high in yards and touchdowns last season.
Yeah, Big Ben is a guy that is still playing at a high level, really rounding into form. I think he's playing in his prime. Todd Haley came in, tweaked the offense, a lot of quick rhythm throws. You're seeing Big Ben be more disciplined in the pocket. He has a cast of weapons on the outside. Antonio Brown, Martavis Bryant. You have a young Marcus Wheaton developing. Big Ben Roethlisberger is playing well. 32 years old, I still think he has 4 or 5 years to continue to play at a Pro Bowl level.
Yeah, and he started every game for the Steelers the last 2 seasons, so he's reliable, too. That's the thing.
You can depend on Big Ben. It's like a clock, always.
Right? I know, I love that. All right, how about Frank Gore? He's now in Indy. What do you think?
You know, I think Frank Gore still has some tread on the tire. I don't expect him to be a guy that continues to be one of the top rushers in the league, but I think he still can give you 1,000 yards. Because that offense is so dependent upon Andrew Luck, he's going to sneak in some cracks and crevices, allow them to be productive, balance out that offense a little bit. Look for him to have 1,000 yards, continue to add to those career rushing totals. He's already 11,000. I think this guy is going to be a Hall of Famer one day.
All right, also in Indy now, Andre Johnson. Now, the best quarterback he's ever played with, Matt Schaub. And he's still good.
That's right. He's very good. He still has an opportunity to continue to play at a high level. 33 years old, has 7 1,000-yard seasons under his belt. Just missed it last year, but he's motivated. Goes to Indianapolis, plays opposite T.Y. Hilton and some other fast guys. They'll lift the coverage on him. Look for Andre Johnson to be a very, very productive player. I think he will eventually surpass T.Y. Hilton as being Andrew Luck's most trusted receiver in the class.
All right, Bucky, the pass rusher you have on this list hasn't missed a game since 2007.
You know, I keep shouting at my Tar Heels, but look, I was in Carolina when we were taking him. We took him 2 overall. He is an outstanding player, continues to play at a high level. 7 sacks, 2 pick sixes, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns.
I love it.
That basketball background continues to serve him well. 4 forced fumbles, does a great job coming off the edge. Versatile player, playing in a 3-4 defense, very intriguing because he can drop, he can rush, he can do some things that he wasn't allowed to do in Chicago, in Carolina. He'll continue to be a big-time player for Green Bay.
And finally, the most veteran on this list. The veteran.
Woodson. Old teammate of mine, Charles Woodson, makes the list. Look, 38 years old. You're not supposed to be playing football. I don't know why he's still on the field, but every time I look, he makes plays. Talk about 112 tackles last year, 4 interceptions. Has always been a big-time player that loves the lights, plays well when the pressure is on. I like Charles Woodson, gives him that veteran leadership in the back end, continues to do it, even though he has to be nearing the end of a decorated career. No one has played better for as long at the position as Charles Woodson. He deserves to continue to be on this list.
Little worried about their safety position, though. I mean, Charles Woodson, that's great. He's still doing it. There's no signs of decline, but it's him and Nate Allen.
I'm worried about Nate Allen more so than Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson is a baller. I'm waiting to see if Nate Allen can bring his game up to Charles Woodson's level.
All right. Well, we threw this out on Twitter, and you guys responded with some great answers. Here's our first one. I'm assuming it's a Dallas Cowboys fan. He says, Tony Romo, this isn't even debatable. Bucky, what do you think?
Oh, it's certainly debatable. Tony Romo is a good player, but part of the reason he was so successful last year, offensive line played well, and DeMarco Murray stepped up, leading rusher, took a lot of the pressure off Tony Romo. I like Tony Romo. I just think Big Ben Roethlisberger is a better player than Tony Romo at this point.
Okay, and how about this one from Benjamin David? He says, I'm going to say Vince Wilfork. He's got that look about him.
I don't know what look that is. He may look hungry, but he's a big-time player in the middle of a defense, plays well, anchors the middle, doesn't necessarily give you pass rush production, but he's stout against the run, veteran presence. Houston is trying to make a push to go to the Super Bowl. You need some veterans like that playing alongside J.J. Watt on the inside.
I've heard he's an incredible griller, too. I mean, I've seen the Instagram videos.
The Instagram photos.
Yeah, got to check that out. And, guys, you should tweet us, too, your answers. If you don't agree with these, send us your own at NFL Now. And, of course, follow all the offseason news at NFL.com.